Hello, friends. This is Dr. Shashi Agarwal. I welcome you all. Today, our subject is business study for plus two commerce, and the topic is business environment. And we are going to understand what is the meaning of business environment, what are the features of business environment, and what is the significance of the business environment. If you find my video useful, please do like it, share it, and also subscribe my channel Shashi Agarwal. This video is also available in Hindi at my second channel, Shashi Agarwal Economics and Law Classes. The link I will be sharing in the description box. So this is my app, Edusum app, which you could download from the Google Play Store. This app provides free study material and mock test to the student of commerce, economics, and management. Even the spectral courses they are also available. Business study for plus two commerce is also available. First of all, we will understand what is the meaning of business environment. So, business environment means the surrounding which influence our business. When we talk about the business environment, it means sum total of those factors which have a influence on our business and the business, because these are the external forces. These are the external forces which are happening in the business environment and upon which the business have no control. So when we study the business environment, then the changes which are taking place in the business environment, that could be opportunity or that could be threat. If the change which is taking place in the business environment, if it is provides positive changes that occurred in the business environment, like the government has reduced the taxes, so it will help the organization to improve its performance. So opportunities are the favorable outcome, and threats, these are the negative, unfavorable outcomes that occurred in the business environment, like the government has raised the rate of tax, or we could say like we are exporting to other countries and the government has restricted or put a ban on exporting those commodities. So it referred to the negative change that occurred in the business environment, which put obstacle in the performance of our organization. So it's very important to understand the essential how the business environment affect our business, because for understanding the business environment, but to run our business successfully, we must know what is happening in the business environment. Is it a threat or is it a opportunity? So business plan and policy will have to be adjusted as per the changes which are occurring in the business environment provides the constraint, that is the threat, as well as the opportunity. Like COVID-19 has a great threat to our business, because many business which were offering at the offline, they were closed down due to the COVID-19. COVID-19 provide opportunity also. It continued to drive a surge in the engagement in digital home activities as the COVID-19 has occurred, due to which the people have understood the importance of online business. When the competition increase, it will bring down our profit. If the government raises the tax, so it will also, we have to increase the price, or our sale will be affected by the raising of the price. The features of the business environment: totality of the external forces, specific and general forces, interrelatedness, dynamic nature, uncertainty, complexity, and relativity. One by one, we will understand. Totality of the external forces. It means sum total of all those factors which are available outside the business, over which the business have no control, like the changes which are taking place in the political environment, changes which are taking place in the legal environment, changes which are occurring in the demographic environment, changes which are occurring in the global environment, the sum total of all those forces which will be having effect on our business. So we study the totality of the external forces. We have to identify what are the general forces, like the social environment, political environment, legal environment, global environment, technological environment, demographic environment, because these forces affect all the form or industry equally. And these specific forces are those forces which affect the firm or industry separately, like our customer, our supplier, our competitors, our investor. So we have to identify what are the general forces, what are the specific forces which are impacting our business. Interrelatedness, different factors, they are correlated with each other. Like government announces new import policy, so it will be having changes, political and economic. Changes in one factor affect the other. Like the government reduces the import duty, so the domestic industry have to reduce its price. Otherwise, its share will be captured by the foreign supplier. So all these factors, they have interrelated. If one change is taking place in the other, it will also affect the other things also. Environment is a mixture of many factors. So it is never constant. Government may change their policy. People may have uh, there may be uh, there may be change in the demographic profile of our customers. So changes they are taking place, even some changes they may be occurring at the international scenario, which may be impacting our business. So business environment is dynamic. It is always changing. It is never stable or constant. So there is always uncertainty. Changes they are frequently occurring in the business environment. It's very difficult to understand because business environment is totally volatile or uncertain. Technical changes took place very rapidly. Nobody could anticipate or guess uh, what are the technical changes which will occur in the future scenario. Complexity. Environment comprises of many factors. All these factors they are correlated to each other. So individual effect on the business cannot be recognized. Like will be, matlab, uh, just the tariff duty has been reduced by the government on import. So the domestic industry in India will have to reduce their price, otherwise the market may be captured by the foreign supplier. Business environment is related to the local conditions, and business environment happens to be different in different countries. Even in the same country, it could be different. So, what is the significance of understanding the business environment? First mover advantages because they are able to gauge the identification, because they are able to understand what are the opportunities that are taking place in the business environment. The study of the environment enable us to know about what are the opportunities they are available. And company which has the capacity to know the possibility of opportunity available can be the greatest beneficiary. When Maruti Suzuki company entered in Indian market for the manufacture of small car, there was great opportunity for the automobile part manufacturers and the paint companies. So Neroli company, paint company, became the first one to supply car paint to Maruti Suzuki and was able to expand its business. By studying business environment, we could also identify what are the threats. Along with the availability of the opportunity provided by the study of business environment, we also come to know what are the hindrances, what are the threats, and efforts could be made to minimize the impact of those threats. Business, study of the business environment help us to tap the resources which are needed by the organization. Organization need a number of resources, material, machine, man, and money. With the help of these resources, with the help of when we study the business environment, we could study how these useful resources, from where these useful resources could be tapped at a very low cost. The study of business environment also facilitate the planning and policy formulation, because when we are fully aware of the business environment, so we could frame the planning and policy as per the business environment. It also helps in long term planning, because if we want to capture more market or want to explore more market, we have to reduce the price. We have to offer many benefit to the customer for entering the unexplored markets. Improvement in the performance. The organization which are active which have a system for monitoring the environment. What are the changes which are taking place in the environment? They improve their performance because they grab the opportunity and they minimize the impact of threats. Those organizations which do not care about it and cannot make remain steadfast in the market, they are likely to close down because they are not aware what is happening in the business environment. So they are not able to adjust their business as per the requirement of the business environment. A proper study of the business environment helps the organization to improve its market share. If the business environment, if the business want to succeed, so it has to match the technological needs as per the changings which are taking place in the business environment. Business environment helps in bringing latest technology in the industry. An organization should assess its needs and update its technology.